channel, not the window liquor channel.
6869, is that right?
So my plan today was to film a video, and it still is. I mean, I'm just getting here. It's cold out today though. It's pretty cold out. I mean, it is winter time, so it's a given, but it's cold out. It was warmer yesterday. It rained out yesterday and all that, and then it just decided it was going to dump down a shitload of snow at the end of the day when I was leaving work. And I'll tell you, that was a pretty scary drive, going from Brantford to Cambridge. And I think I got some dash camera footage that I'll have to share.
Manual recording will now start.
Or try to put it in the video of me basically slipping or sliding on ice down a hill and not being able to stop and not wanting to hit the car that eventually was going to be right there. So I did turn into, I'm glad I didn't end up in the ditch, but I ended up on the side of the road kind of. And yeah, it was just a sheet of ice out there. It still kind of is that way today. It's not as bad though. I went to turn into McDonald's up there to get my coffee. And I turned and I was going, and then I caught ice and I slid, and then my tires caught the pavement again, and it kind of just went brrr. So that was interesting, but scary drive home. Definitely a scary drive home. As far as I can tell, because of how sunny it is, or how sunny it was, it's hard to see the signals over there, and I can't really tell what's going on. We might find out now.
502 RT, 102 RT over.
I don't know, I kind of went nowhere. I put the camera down towards the radio there and it just stopped. Now nothing's happening. So. But anyways, yeah, we're here. It's been a while. Have a lot of shit going on lately. Lots of personal family affairs and well, not family affairs, but family stuff. And just haven't had the time, really. Yeah, coming out here, and I've said it before and I'll say it again, but sitting out here for hours on end for absolutely nothing to happen is just, I can't do that anymore. Drives me nuts. I just can't do it. So I'll come out here for at least an hour maybe. I'm a bit later than I normally am. It's like 11:15 already. I'm normally here way before that. So it's a bit later. But I'll sit here for a little bit, and if nothing's gonna happen, then I'm not sitting here all day, that's for sure. But I guess if I could find my binoculars, look behind us and have a look and see, but I can't seem to find them, which sucks. And another car parked there looking at me. But yeah, I don't know, I forget most of what I was gonna say. It was basically just the fact that it's been a while. A scary drive. We're not gonna be doing anything with the Flipper Zero today because I didn't bring it, and I just don't feel like fighting with that today. It would have been a good day. It would have been a great day. I mean, it's cold out, yes, but it's not windy and fucking shit like it was last time I did it. But I don't know, hopefully whatever is going on the radio there, I think we got a green signal up there now. a high yellow and a green in the middle, so something will be coming from behind me. So we'll see what that is. Hopefully it's something that I fancy, not a Via train. So I don't know if that was any good. I think it was. I tried a different angle. Figured why not? It's fucking cold out there. I was sitting there with the camera pointed in the direction that I wanted it pointed in, and whew, it's freezing. So after he went by, and I didn't even let the whole train go by, I just said fuck that. I got back in the car and I was like, it's too damn cold out. But listening to the Hogtown Radio Roundup right now. Happens every Saturday. I've probably mentioned it before, but it's not often that I'm filming at the same time that this is going on, because normally by the time the roundup kicks off is by the time I'm finished filming, because it's around 10 in Texas that they start, but it's 11 here, and he normally starts early, so. But yeah, getting a few guys in there. That's 605 Brad in Texas. That guy. Another guy in there, you can hear him in the background. Not him. You can probably hear him when I first turned on the camera, but he's well known. I've featured him in a few videos before. He's a character, that's for sure. He's got quite the mouth on the radio, which I don't really care about swearing, but holy.
You heard every fucking word I said, you lying piece of shit. Your word's no good.
306 Chris in Phoenix. He used to be quite the troll, I guess, up on channel 38. I'll throw in a little clip of that.
World Radio 105, operator Super Dave in Mesa, Arizona. I am a fine radio operator and I will return your call.
But yeah, he's a character. I've trolled him before. I've called him Super Dave and all that, and he just said to me, I am Super Dave, you are not. So it's stupid stuff, you know. It's radio, whatever. There's some people on there that are just characters. A lot of guys hate it when people clog channels up and troll and just act like idiots and all that and not professional. But it's CB radio. Like, what do you expect? I love it personally. I love it when the skip is rolling and things are chaotic and people are, you know, fighting each other and all that. I love listening to it, you know. It's I don't know what else to say. It's funny. It's free entertainment for me. But anyways, yeah, he went by. That's been about it so far. I don't know where my binoculars are. It'd be nice to... Oh, there they are, right there. Imagine that. Let's have a look down this way. Dial these in a little bit. I got these things for like $3 at Valley Village quite a few years ago, and they work perfect. They're old, yes, but they work nicely. Nothing down there though. But yeah, Tasco binoculars, they're probably from the 70s or 80s. They gotta be. Just by looking at that branding or whatever. Yeah, they work great. I'm sure driving around with a pair of binoculars in your car is probably, people take it the wrong way, possibly. That's why I keep them in the back seat, where even it's hard for me to find them. Because, you know, people jump to the worst conclusions right away. Just like that. Oh, you got binoculars? You must be looking in people's windows. So, I don't know. Fuck off. But, yeah, there's nothing down there. There's nothing up here. Damn it. You know, it just seems like more that I come here, the less action there is. I know it all varies and all that, but I remember the first time I came here, there was one after the other. So, I don't know. Maybe one day, again, it'll happen. So right now I'm trying something new. It's called slow scan television, where you get these like modem tones and you don't know. I'll try to explain it before one comes through. I don't want to miss it. But you get these tones that come through the radio on a certain frequency. Right now I'm on 27,700 upper sideband. And you get these tones coming in. It kind of sounds like dial-up internet or something like that. Or modem tones. And of course there's a train coming. But you take those tones, you record them. And then you kind of end up with a picture like this. So I've already caught most of one. I missed the beginning of it, but so there you go. You just witnessed it. That is the sound of a slow scan TV transmit, I guess. I can't think of the proper way to explain it right now. But yeah, slow scan television is something that I've recently learned about. And I knew that it had something to do with radio. Oh shit, I'm getting a phone call. Yo.
I was looking at that post that you sent me, and on his Lee mate.
I don't know, man. I find that pretty cool. I'm excited now. I'm gonna have to try that out on my new base station radio, and I'm nerding out right now, and most of my audience probably won't be able to understand, because I've known about slow scan TV for a while, but I didn't think I'd be able to do it over what I got. But now I'm gonna have to figure out how to decode those images and take some of the ones that I've recorded, and you know, hopefully I can figure out how to decode them by tonight and throw them into this video, like the two that I've gotten so far, and show you guys what I mean. You know, it's pretty cool to me. And I thought there was a train coming. I thought I heard a horn blast, but nothing showed up. I had that whole phone call, nothing. And I can't see anything behind me. I see a green signal in front of me, but that's about it. So yeah, we'll see what happens and figure it out. And I'll turn the camera back on if something. So right now I am in the middle of creating my own semi-mediocre SSTV. You can't see it. Slow scan television picture. I have my car there, and then it just says my unit number and where I am in Ontario, and that's normally what I say on the radio, 436 Ontario. So I'm going to take this photo and I'm going to bring it over to this website that I found, SSTV. I can't see it. SSTV signal generator. I'm going to take a photo from my library, which is the one I just showed you, and I'm going to drop it there. Generate SSTV signal. Not hearing anything. That sucks. I've hit generate SSTV signal and play signal, and it's not doing anything. Whatever, we'll figure it out. I'm sure half of you clipped off of this now, because I'm trying to do different things to spice it up a little bit instead of me just literally sitting here talking. You know, stuff like that makes it interesting, I guess. Not necessarily entertaining, but interesting. So yeah, you know, I think it would be cool to decode this stuff. But the only problem is I have an iPhone. I forgot about that. I have an iPhone, and there's a really, really good decoder generator app called Robot 36, but it's not available for iPhone. It's only available for Samsung, which sucks ass, because I will not go to a Samsung. It just won't happen. I'm an iPhone guy. But it would be cool to have one for iOS or anything like that. I'm gonna see if I can download the audio. Now it's just being a bastard. Did I hear a horn blast? I did too. Hold that thought. Nice, there was a Union Pacific locomotive on there. It's been a while since I've seen one of them. Especially on the Dundas sub, I find that they do not use foreign power very much, at least when I'm here. Maybe with this one, oh, we got some frame cars. That's something else you never really see on the Gulf sub. So yeah, I have a feeling that we might see a DPU, especially with all these tankers that I'm seeing coming around the bend now. That would be nice. So yeah, I really hope that I can have, holy shit, man. I really hope that I can be able to generate my own SSTV signal, because I think that would be pretty cool. Because, yeah, I just think it would be pretty cool. It's kind of nerdy, yeah, whatever. But I'm loving it. I'll take it. So far, still a lot of tankers, and now we got closed hoppers down there. Instead of looking at my face, how would I just turn the camera around? There, nobody has to suffer through that, or not as much at least. Pretty long train though, which is nice. I'm surprised I never heard the defect detector go off. But since I have it attached to the scanner attached to the little antenna on the trunk, I figured it would pick up more. It doesn't seem to pick up as much. Well, I'll be damned, I was wrong by the looks of it. There's no DPU. That sucks. Let's see. So yeah, I have it right there. My scanner sits in the door handle, and I'm a dumbass. Every time I open the door, I forget about it, and it fucking falls out onto the ground. So that one's gonna end up broken one day. I can already see it. It's attached to the coax with an adapter. I think it's SMA to PL259. I might be wrong. I think I might be wrong. I don't think it's an SMA, but I know it's PL259. And then that goes through the trunk, and I'll get out and show you the little antenna. So yeah, that's the little scanner antenna. I used to try to use that for CB. That wouldn't have worked at all, because you need height. Height is might. Just look at that thing. Kind of sounds like a SSTV signal there. I seem to hear that a lot in the mornings when I'm on here, only on channel 36, 27365. It's not as long as an SSTV signal, but it sounds like a fax machine or a modem tone of some sort. That's what I kind of mean. I might try to decode that. I got a few recordings of that thinking it was SSTV, but it's not. Or it might be. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. But we'll just see what it is. I don't know if it's fax. I don't know if I'll be able to decode it. Probably not. It'll probably just come out as a staticky image. But yeah, back when I was a rookie CBer and didn't know shit about it, I tried to hook that little scanner antenna up to my straight AM CB radio. Literally 4 watts of power, CB radio, off the shelf, couldn't modify it, nothing. It was the first one I ever had. Tried to hook that thing up to it and use it. Back then I thought everybody was ignoring me, but it's probably just the fact that I wasn't getting out, because like I said, you need an antenna that is like tall. You need an antenna that's gonna get you weird looks, which I love it. And just with any of those like actual CB radios, like a Uniden Grant, Uniden Bearcat 880, Cobra 29, knowing what I know now and doing what I do with it, I would never buy one of those again. I wouldn't even like want it if I was giving it for free. I got 2 Cobras that I got for free, and I should try to sell them, but you know, I probably won't get much for them. If I ever do end up buying a radio again, which the one that I just recently got for my base, I don't think I'll ever have to buy another one again, hopefully. I'll never get one that's limited to just channels. Like, for example, currently I'm on channel 9. I switch over to frequency, I'm on 27365. So with this, that would be your limitation right there. Channel 40, that would be it. That would be the only place you'd be allowed to go other than back down to channel 1 with a normal CB. With these things, I can go above 42, 43, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way up to the 10 meter ham band, which is 28 megahertz and whatever else. But I'm probably boring you guys with this. I know some of the radio guys that I get along with watch my videos too, so I kind of throw a little bit in between. And like I said, just trying to change it up. But you can't please everybody. And I still don't know shit about radio. I kind of act like I do. I think. I don't know. I try not to. Hopefully I don't come across as a know-it-all. But I'm just telling you the stuff that I do know. But yeah, basically it comes down to I'll never buy myself a channelized radio again. A lot of guys are like telling me, oh, it's for the nostalgia effect or whatever. And none of my parents or anybody in my family was a radio operator at all. I think I'm the first one that I know of. Normally it's something that kind of goes down the line. Like if your grandfather or father was a radio operator, you got into it when you were younger. I'm gonna admit, I got into CB, tried it out probably back in 2017, 2018. Didn't know shit about it. I had it in my truck. I'll try to post a picture of my truck on Google Maps sitting outside of my house. You can see the little antenna on top of it, but not that one. I had a K40 on it, or K30, different type of antenna. Anyways, yeah, I tried to use that, and then I got out of it for a bit. I packed the radio up, and I just never thought about using it. And then just kind of I got into the scanner stuff thanks to a help from a friend who is also a rail fan that I met a while ago now, back when I was driving the rental for my car accident. And he told me about the scanner stuff, and then it just kind of reignited everything from there. I've gotten so much radio stuff the past year, it's unbelievable. And I love it. I've got no problems against it. I love radio. I've always have, even like local radio stations that you listen to in your car. I've always loved that kind of stuff too. I've been to the local rock station in Kitchener. But kind of long-winded. I know I'm talking a lot again, but I can't help it. I think it's cool to tell you guys these stories and whatever, even if you don't listen. I know there's a few of you out there that watch these all the way through, so I do appreciate the ones, if you've made it this far especially. But yeah, I don't know if he wants me to shout his name out, and his name is Carl, and I'm sure he's one of the ones that watches all the way through, so you're probably seeing this. Thank you. He's been in a few videos of mine too, not on purpose. I don't really try to film people. I try to film my videos alone too. I don't really like to try to film while somebody else is around watching me. But yeah, he's been in a few of my videos. Some scenes that I've got of trains going over crossings or whatever, you can see him in there. I'm not gonna blatantly post his picture because I don't know if he's comfortable with that, so I'm not gonna do that. If you watch the video though, I forget what it's called. Foamers on the Galt sub, that one. It got a lot of views. If you watch that one, you can hear me talking to Carl in that. So, yeah, shout out to Carl. Shout out to Carl. And like I said, I haven't been out in a while. Had some family stuff. But I'm going to stop talking. I got to stop talking because I'm going to just sit here and ramble on forever. I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight. Jesus Christ. Not yet. I think we're going to wrap it up for now, though. Just nothing going on around here. And no point on sitting and staying and sitting here for no reason. Might as well head out and do something. Maybe I can figure out this slow scan TV stuff. Hopefully. I really hope that I could post an image that I've decoded in the video tonight. But I guess we're not leaving because by the sounds of it, somebody's coming. They must be coming from that way. Sorry, I'm just changing frequencies here. It's got an up and down button on top of the mic. Clear to Paris Junction though, so we'll see. My guess is it's probably a Via. I didn't hear the train identification, so. But yeah, I think after him, then we're probably going to take off. Almost there. Back to lower side band.
253, we hear you out there, brother. Good morning.
Conditions are great today. Fantastic. I heard Sydney, Australia coming through my radio this morning. I tried so hard to get a hold of them too. Because that's one thing I've been wanting to check off my radio list. Still haven't done it yet. You know, I thought I did one time with 333 in Australia. But I'm not 100% sure, and I'm not going to say that I did just in case I didn't. You know, I like to be honest. So one day that I can actually confirm them hearing me, then I'll say that I did it. But for now, it's still something that I haven't done. Maybe I jinxed myself for good. As I said, I never see foreign power units on the Dundas sub. First I get a Union Pacific, and then I get a BNSF. So, not bad. Maybe this time we'll get a DPU. I don't know. We'll see some tankers out there, so. The springs don't look too compressed on the wheels, though, so they might not be full. No DPU. Alright, so I think I am going to take off now. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to put these back here. And I'm going to move this back here before I open that door again. And have it just smash off the ground. Those little Bofang or Bufang or whatever the hell you want to call it this week, radios, they're fairly cheap. But that doesn't mean I want to break it and have to buy another one. So... But, yeah, we're probably going to head out. I know I've said it like 5 times now, but, yeah. I'm glad that I stuck around for that, and I'm glad that I heard it. You know, Yeah, I guess I could have checked down there with the binoculars to see the signals, but I don't know. I guess I just I got SSTV on the mind. Can't help it. So, yeah. Anyways, you know what to do.